everybody. I would like to introduce myself. I am Pam Flores, and I am the mental health therapist here at Alivio Medical Center here in Indianapolis, Indiana. And I am part of a team here at Alivio, and I provide therapy to individuals, couples, families who are in need, who perhaps are struggling with depression or anxiety, or maybe they're having difficulties in their marriage with their spouse. I enjoy working with couples, and I've been trained in a specific kind of couple therapy called Imago, which I use with all the couples. And what I like about this method that I use is a dialogue that I teach my couples, and it really enhances their communication, their ability to listen to each other, and then to validate how their significant other or their spouse really feels, to give validation to each other. And that's what I enjoy about this dialogue. Many times couples have difficulty and conflicts, as all couples do on a daily basis, and this particular dialogue helps get to the root of the real problems that a couple can be experiencing. And oftentimes the couples are angry with each other, they're hurt, they're feeling depressed, and what I find is many of the problems that the couples are suffering really has started in their childhood, and what's happening in their childhood with certain wounds, emotional wounds that they've suffered, but it surfaces when they're in a relationship. So what I do as a therapist is I help the couples understand that what they're really experiencing now could have roots in their childhood, and until those wounds are healed, then their relationship will not be able to heal. And through this Imago dialogue that I teach the couples who come in, I use that communication technique with an individual in the relationship, and I go back with perhaps, say, the husband who's having difficulties in the relationship with his spouse. Then I use a dialogue with him where I can help him heal with perhaps the father that abandoned him or the mother that was never there, and I can go back with that husband and work with him in a dialogue so he's able to express those often hidden, unconscious wounds that he's experienced throughout his childhood, throughout his adulthood, that have never been healed. And we work through a special dialogue to help him heal. This month here at Alivio Medical Center, our focus is on sexual dysfunction in men. And we see that the doctors here are able to prescribe medication for patients who come in and are struggling with this issue and this problem. And oftentimes it's very embarrassing for a man to really admit that he's having this difficulty. So we look at this issue and this problem in a more integral, holistic way, in that oftentimes it can be a physical problem, but there's also a mental health or underlying emotional challenge that a patient is also suffering from. So we try to encourage our patients who are struggling with sexual dysfunction to also consider coming in for mental health therapy, either individually, or I encourage them to come in with their spouse, so that we can talk about communication issues that may be an underlying difficulty, and also we work on those emotional childhood issues that may be surfacing now in a relationship, and I can help couples in resolving those issues. So we work more as a team here at Alivio with medication and also with mental health therapy, couple therapy. So if you feel like that you are suffering and having challenges in this area, please feel free to call Alivio Medical Center, and we will be glad to schedule you an appointment for the doctors if you need a consult with one of our medical team here, and then also consider coming in for couple therapy or mental health therapy, and we'll be glad to help you resolve any of the issues that you're having. Thank you again, and have a great day.